today. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Same
I don't see you. Got you the same thing I got you last year, Doug. I know you're excited about that, right? It was a great day today, man. Guys, unbelievable spirit practicing today. It was spent a lot of time thinking today about these seniors, the last day that they'll ever practice on this campus, and man, what a great group that they've been. The focus, these guys probably had one of the best practices we've had all year today on both sides of football. The focus is winning 11 games and finishing up as one of the top 6 teams to ever play here as far as win percentage and that stuff. So that's a big deal. And so a special day for our guys, and obviously they're traveling home, and we'll meet up on Christmas Day and head to San Diego. So I think we've had a really good boat prep.
Safe to count Marion out at this point?
No, I think it's 50-50. He had his x-ray the other day. They said he was about halfway there. We're going to x-ray him at the both side and see where we're at.
How valuable was this for your younger players to look at them in different positions?
Yeah, it's really valuable. You know, I walked around today a little bit watching some scout team guys and watching young guys, seeing how they move and stuff like that. Got a lot of film to evaluate, you know, that was going to help us tremendously. A great young bunch. We're going to be a young team, you know, especially defensively next year. But the foundation that this group has seen is the best senior class I've ever had, hands down. And you take the whole body of it, you look at from top to bottom, and what they've done, no doubt, you know, is going to propel us and help us to have a, you know, sustained success. I have no doubt about that. So really grateful to those guys.
What's Liu's situation?
He's just got he's got a knee sprain. It's just been a nagging deal. Just kept he kind of tweaked it a little bit, and so it's kind of gone back and forth. But I think he'll be ready to go. He's had some good practice. He just keeps kind of. It's just been a slow process.
When you guys early in the year were unsure about how the moving Chris Young would affect the whole defense, but as far as his success, how much did him performing that way mean for you guys?
Well, one of the toughest guys to replace. Filled in for Brandon McGee and did an unbelievable job. I mean, Chris is a great football player, great Sun Devil. I think it was a great move. He did a great job all year long. I don't think we would have had you know, success we had defensively without him there with the linebacker, because that position is pretty important.
There was a NFL.com report. There was a quote from an NFL executive questioning Will Sutton's character. Do you have any idea where that could come from or what that could mean?
Yeah, I would. They need to call me, because how he's matured and how he's developed as a leader of this football team, and I mean that from a character standpoint. I'd obviously highly recommend him, and highly disagree with that. You know, I mean, I think it's you know, everybody. It's just like, man, you look all over the country and people make statements and people think they know you and they don't know you. I work here with them every day, and these kids are 18 to 22 years old, and you know, they're not all ready to go to the NFL when they're you know, sophomore. That's why that deal is such a, I mean, you know, the 8 months or 10 months that when he came back and how he's developed and matured is, I mean, I've never had a great player mature that much. Did he need to mature? Yes, he did. Did he? He did. He became the leader of this team and a guy that I think is going to be highly successful at the next level. So, you know, I really, you know, what that is anytime you're in the spotlight, you know, everybody wants to bring you down. Everybody wants to say negative things about you. They don't work here. They're not here. Anybody says that don't know what they're talking about, because, you know, it's like if you examine Todd Graham. I mean, heck, you know, if you talk to my, you know, sophomore year in college, man, I wouldn't want you to get that reference. But I'd take that senior year reference. You know, and sometimes we forget that. And, you know, I think that's unfortunate that somebody would say something like that, because I think how he's matured has been tremendous, and he has been the leader of this team and was unanimously by our staff and our players named a captain, a team captain for the year. So I think that I would feel strongly against that. where I have no doubt he's going to be a great player in the next level and play for a lot of years and be a great teammate. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, did he need to come back? Did he need to mature? No doubt about that. I'm not saying that. Has he ever made any mistakes? Well, of course. So have I. So, but his character and where I think he's at right now is one that I'd highly recommend.
Coach, on a lighter note,
what was the message to the team today?
Appreciation of these seniors. Last day they practice, you know, on the ASU campus. Focus on winning that game 11, coming back at the bowl, making sure at the bowl site there's a lot of distractions, a lot of things going on, that we have our intense focus, we prepare to win, that the whole bowl experience is about one thing, winning the game. And then wish them Merry Christmas. You know, told them to hug their mom's neck, give them a kiss, and tell you people you love that you love them. And you know, they don't see old Coach Graham in the Christmas spirit too often, so I tried to get in the Christmas spirit a little bit with them. But this is a special group, and told them to have a great Christmas and how grateful we are to be coaching them and be teaching them.
Coach, on a lighter note, real quick, most ridiculous Christmas present you have ever received?
Most ridiculous Christmas present I've ever received? Well, I don't know. That'd be a tough one. I've got a lot of them that I've never used and stuff like that, but no, I can't think of anything ridiculous. I don't get a lot of presents, so you know, I don't know.
Can we get you a chia pet, Coach?
Excuse me?
Can we get you a chia pet?
Sure, I can do that. You know, no, I don't think. I've always been grateful for anything I've gotten. I've never gotten anything really too bad. You know, not gonna say I haven't re-gifted a few things, but no, I can't think of anything. Just very blessed, man. I'm very lucky to be doing what I'm doing. Very blessed to be here and be a part of this thing. And this group of guys is special to me. I mean, they really are. And man, I'm gonna tell you, it's been a hard year. It's one of the hardest jobs I've ever had, and it's been unbelievable. I've worked more probably in the last 2 years I have my entire career. Our staff, I think it's been a huge sacrifice, but it's paid off because these guys have grown tremendously.
Coach, how much is the extra practice time helping all the younger players that will be back next year?
Tremendously. I mean, it's invaluable to get those extra practice, extra film study, be able to look and make sure you get guys in the right spots, and just from a teaching standpoint, it's you know, it's part of building a championship program. They're a necessity. Those practices are.
Have you been happy with the practices as you wrap up here in Tempe?
Yeah, I thought we had great practices, great spirit, great energy today as well. Okay, Mark.